LoL Superheroes.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to LoL Superheroes. I'm your host as always, Dr. Expert, and we are back for another session of League of Legends Champion Awesomeness. Yet again, two summoners will pit themselves against one another on the proving grounds to just prove once and for all who deserves the title of LoL Superhero. Today, we have man versus woman, as it is xKionox playing as Vladamir, going toe-to-toe with Live2PwnU, playing as Master Yi. These two guys are completely brand new to playing LoL Superheroes. They've both watched the episodes in the past, but of course now they've got to put all they've learned into practice. They're just sizing each other up at the moment. We've got Master Yi going in with a blasting wand, set of boots, and 4 health potions. Very interesting. Obviously going for an AP Yi build this time around, whilst Vladimir is going toe-to-toe against his opponent with 2 amplifying tomes, a set of boots, and 3 health potions. So it is a battle with the AP. Will it be AP Yi or AP Vladimir that wins the day over? Well, hopefully in this epic battle we'll be able to find out. So if you are new to LoL Superheroes, the rules are very simple. It's the first to 3 kills or the first to destroy the opponent's nexus. If you win, you're a LoL Superhero. If you lose, you're not a superhero. Simple as that. See here, the early game is going to be a little bit easy. We have Vlad using his Q to benefit from that farm. Remember, on the proving grounds, you're not able to be for items or to even heal yourself up. In order to heal yourself up in the midst of gameplay, you have health runes scattered throughout the map to hopefully give you that edge that you require. As you can see here, xKionox is already down to half health after using the abilities of Vlad, whilst Yi is still at full health, taking full advantage of that Q of Master Yi's, which is pretty damn crazy. xKionox concentrating on farm early on, 7 to 5, not too bad, but in this game you can kind of capitalize on both farming and dealing damage to your opponent. Because one of the ways of winning is, of course, by killing your opponent legitly 3 times, it is a viable option to just go all out as soon as you get in to at least guarantee 1 kill early on. So all the different tactics you can actually bring into the table with LoL Superheroes are very scattered and very numerous as well. So as we can see here, Vladdy doing more auto attack damage than actual ability damage straight onto Master Yi, as we then see that massive Q bursting down Yi for quite a considerable amount. Now Master Yi is a very good choice for LoL Superheroes, or for this matchup in particular, because Master Yi, he has the better sustain, he has the better initial damage with the Q. However, his AP will only benefit his Q and his meditate, so his sustaining and basic damage dealing capabilities. Just look at that. His Alpha Strike completely neglected Vlad there, and it went for all the minions around Vlad instead. How gay. But keep in mind this, Vladdy has pretty much stayed at similar health levels because Vlad uses health in order to use his abilities, whilst Yi has gone down quite a considerable amount after just facing Vlad a couple of times, because Vlad can consistently stay at the same level of health if he just keeps using his abilities in the right combinations at the right time. So very interesting maneuver there. xKionox getting the health rune, but the health from it immediately taken down there by Master Yi. this match is going to be, I think, a very slow one in the early stages, because it's all going to be about hit and run tactics early on for Master Yi, just going in there with alpha strikes, dealing the initial damage, seeing if you can get the kill off afterwards. If you can't, not going to risk it for a biscuit, going to go back a bit, going to plan it all out. Kiono hitting the ulti, chasing after Master Yi, not doing that much. Yi now following up, there's the Ruju star, there's the flash, there's the ignite. Vladamir, now with ignite on him, is going to go down to very low levels of health, but seems to be okay. Now he's going to gain some health back on the Q. Kiono needs to be careful, goes after the health rune, scores it, taking it away from Live2PwnU. But now Kiono has to concentrate on getting her health back if she hopes on getting back into this game, because that was a very close and potential first kill opportunity there for Master Yi. Kiono popping off that ultimate at a very good point in time. It was just the lead up afterwards as we see Master Yi go down to pretty much half health after that one fight with Kiono. That's a lot of ability power that Kiono does have to play with there. Since Vladimir's ability power is both based off of Vladimir's AP and max health. Something to keep in mind, because Vladimir's AP will go up depending on your max health, and Vladimir's health will go up depending on your AP. So benefiting both worlds will actually benefit you in the long run regardless as you play Vladimir. Now Master Yi is just going to back off a little bit, he's going to grab that health rune, he's going to... now both guys are now out of potions, so they are mostly going to concentrate on health runes from now on when it comes to recovering the precious health. Kiono's staying a half health there, but Master Yi still at pretty much full health. But the interesting thing is here, the Vladimir is actually staying a little bit ahead on experience, whilst Master Yi is staying ahead on both the damage output on Vladimir as well as the gold amount. Because if you look at the gold amount in the top there, 3.6 versus only just turned 3.6, but Master Yi does have the slight advantage, because if you look at that minion counter, 38 to 30. So it's still pretty balanced this early on, but Kiono just has to worry about the health output that Vladimir is obviously using for his abilities. Doesn't mean that Vladimir can't get that health back. Judging from the fact that Kiono went for 2 amplifying tomes obviously means that she could be looking to getting a Hextech revolver as soon as possible to benefit the spell vamp, so that Vlad can stay at higher levels of health gain, as well as dealing out more damage, because why not? Well, I think for Master Yi, starting off with Blasting Wand, Blasting Wand could obviously lead into a lot of things, ranging from Abyssal Scepter, which would be a good one for Master Yi since you have to get in close, Rabadon's Death Cap just for the pure output of damage, Zhonya's Hourglass. There's Kiono going in there, ultimate, using the E, using the Q. Master Yi using the Meditate with Ignite on him. Not going to give him that much health back at all, because Ignite pretty much ruins the Meditate process. Master Yi now going down to a quarter of health. Severe damage being taken there by Live2PwnU, whilst Kiono staying at level 10, above the grade of Master Yi. Only just turned level 11 now, actually, as Master Yi now returns with 3/4 of his health back after getting those 2 health runes. And now he's going to meditate, bringing his health all the way back up to full. And this is the battle that we're going to be seeing here today, folks. It is going to be a matter of sustain versus sustain. Meditation versus health consumption. Is the winner going to be someone who utilizes spell vamp and health consumption, or is the winner going to be the person that utilizes straight up AP usage to either do straight up damage or straight up sustaining work? It is a tough decision to bring out thus far, since these two champions are pretty well balanced on both areas. I mean, Vladimir as a straight up AP champion can deal a crap load of damage, same with a straight up AP Yi. It's just a matter of where their builds will go, what they will prioritize first, because there is a lot of gold floating around. You see the Master Yi does have 62 minions to Vladamir's 53, so Master Yi does have the gold advantage. But as you can probably remember, in Proving Grounds, you can only buy items once you have died. So whoever gets the first kill might capitalize on that first kill, but might end up losing the game, or might even end up losing the next kill, because they'll give their opponent the chance to buy items. Now here we go, Master Yi going in on this, as Kiono now pops some more abilities off, bringing Yi down to a lower threshold of health. Yi is now going to use the Meditate to bring it back up to almost full health, with help of that health rune as well. Alpha Strike pretty much damaging Vlad right at the edge of there, while Vlad goes back, pick up another health rune. So this is going to be probably a very slow match. We're 10 minutes in, 10.5 minutes in at this point. We're seeing no kills at this point, as we see another ultimate come down from Vladdy. Vladdy with a lot more damage output coming out this time round. How is it going to do? Live2PwnU now running away. Kiono not capitalizing on the Yi yet again, as the Yi just meditates it all the way. Yet again, letting it breathe, letting it slightly go. But Master Yi saying so close, because it wasn't really that close, but it was slightly close, because if Kiono got out another Q, maybe another E, could have done everything that would have been needed to wipe Yi out of the equation. And there's Kiono saying that she is a very patient woman. She would take her time. She would wait for the perfect opportunity to finish him off. And when she finds the opportunity, she would go in there like a hawk. And just focus down Yi. There's some more damage there. That only goes to show, Yi, even with Meditate, when Meditate is not up, Yi is incredibly squishy for what he brings to the table. His damage output might be high, but it might not be enough, as Kiono now goes in there. There's Ignite on Kiono. She flashes away. There's no health runes. First blood goes to Master Yi, capitalizing on both the Alpha Strike damage, the Wuju style damage, the fact that he had minion control at that point, and of course Ignite, screwing over the fact that Kiono could not get any health back at all. Sad face. So now with that said, Yi is now going to start wailing on turrets, as we now see that Kiono has gone and bought herself a Rylai's Crystal Scepter, a Haunting Guise, and a pair of Sorcerer's Shoes. Her AP is going to go through the roof, as she now has 202 AP, as well as a very solid slow from Rylai's Crystal Scepter. Her turret's already down to half health. Needs to get in there to stop the damage being done. Kiono just going to rush in there with her newly upgraded damage output. She can pretty much win this next fight if she knows what she's doing. It doesn't mean Yi can't beat her up, because he still can. But Master Yi doesn't have the AP advantage that Kiono has. Kiono is going to go take a little bit of turret damage, but she's absolutely fine. Her AP output is enough to pretty much take down Live2PwnU to halfway with no effort whatsoever, so that's pretty damn big. The one thing to keep in mind here is that although Kiono did die that one time, she has the damage output now, as we see the damage going in there. Kiono is going to fly in, deal all that damage, pops the Ignite, there's the flash. I don't think Yi's going to die, no. Ignite leaves at the last minute, grabs a health rune, gonna meditate. Master Yi is still in this and has not died yet. Kiono does not need to probably capitalize on the kill of Master Yi so that she can push turrets. The only problem is, once she kills Master Yi will be able to go back, buy some really good items to upgrade himself, which could then turn the tide of this battle for good. However, it is still all to play for though. Still very early on, we're only 15 minutes in, and by this time normally one side would have won. However, this is one of the slower games we are going to have, since these two have picked really good and really good champions to go in with. since they're so well balanced against one another. One of them having sustained through consumption, the other one having sustained through an ability usage with cooldown. So it is a matter of which one will prevail over the other. So far, Master Yi is prevailing over Vladimir, but Vladdy could turn the tide. It's just a matter of those perfectly timed fights. Now there's Vladdy with some more slow. That wireless Crystal Scepter really coming into play. There's the ultimate from Master Yi, the first we've seen it all game actually. As we see him meditate, come back in, Alpha Strike, run back out, take some more damage. Not going to be affected by Rylai's Crystal Scepter's slow at any point, but damn that damage. That damage is going to hurt Live2PwnU, he knows. But he needs to probably pull something out of a bag here in order to win this fight against Vladdy. Now, I think the best tactic at this point will be to keep doing those hit and run tactics with Alpha Strike and a lot of other stuff. There's xKiono yet again going in with even more abilities. Oh, is she going to get the kill? Yes, she does. Fantastic usage of abilities there. That ability power really shining through. xKiono dominating Master Yi. She's going to nick that health rune. She can't really push unless those minions are with her. So those minions are going to come down into the mid, giving her some more valuable farm, but not that much pushing potential, as now Master Yi gets himself 2 items which can really screw over xKiono. But xKiono having a very smart plan here. She's planning on killing herself so that she can go back, buy more items, and come back into this fight stronger, ready for what Master Yi is going to bring to the table. That is a very legit way of doing things, because that was not a legit kill. That was xKiono killing herself under a turret, so that will not count towards Live2PwnU's kill counter. So it is still 1-all, still all to play for at this point. xKiono killing herself to get Liandry's Torment, which is going to definitely help out with burn damage. Whilst Master Yi now has Rabadon's Death Cap, Death Fire Grasp, and a Negatron Cloak. Sorry, slightly out of breath here. Getting himself a Negatron Cloak as well. Now having some nice magic resist, as well as damage output. So xKiono might need to be careful here. She's also going with Kage's Lucky Pick, which is quite a nice choice. Kage's could go into quite a lot of AP items that can help xKiono out here. And plus more gold output as well, which could come very much in handy. I think Liandry's Torment is definitely going to help xKiono out here, as we have the abilities running free. Live2PwnU activating the ultimate. There's xKiono's ultimate right there. Both ultimates flying off one another. Live2PwnU taking a lot of damage there. Even with Rabadon's Death Cap and Death Fire Grasp, I don't think Yi has enough to really deal with xKiono, because xKiono does have that hardiness thanks to Rylai's Crystal Scepter and even with Liandry's Torment. This might be one of our slowest games here at LoL Superheroes, but heck, it's still action-packed. This match is very much more slower, more strategic than the other matches we've had, where it's just been an all-out one-sided win or all-out counter-pick session. So it is very interesting to see a change of pace this time around for the series, as we now see xKiono concentrating on getting some more minions, as Master Yi again going after the minions after not being able to see Vlad in the bush. Vlad is going to take his time, push that turret out when he can, because Vlad is in no rush. Vladdy can take all the time he needs to win this fight how he wants to, as he's now doing even more damage to the Yi in that bush. There's Yi taking the damage. Meditate is up. There's the ignite. xKiono flashing on top for I have no idea what reason. More damage coming out. Yi without meditate, but with the flash, Yi will run away with very low health. Now bringing up back up to half health thanks to that health rune. Master Yi is going to go in on xKiono. xKiono is going to pull over to that health rune to grab it for herself. bloody hell, this is really a battle of two halves. So evenly matched, so evenly sided, and both guys, even when they do enough damage to pretty much seal the deal, because I didn't see why Kiono just couldn't tower dive there and potentially score a kill off. They are taking their time, they are waiting for the perfect moments. They don't want to get too damaged, but they don't want to stay in those viable areas for too long. Now Live2PwnU is acting a bit more defensive now. His turret is now down to half health. He's getting down to now similar health levels as to where Kiono's turret now is. I think this is Kiono's plan. Taking it nice and easy, wailing on that turret bit by bit, keeping the damage output low, keeping the damage output matched up with Master Yi so that she can deal with the incoming threat. Very interesting tactics being played here, and they're all valid tactics right here on LoL Superheroes as we see the ulti flying from Vlad. How much damage is that going to do? That's going to do a little bit of damage. So now Kiono is going to tower dive onto Master Yi. Master Yi is going to throw out the ignite, the meditate there. No ignite is available. There's the ignite on Vladdy. Vladdy has passed away, bringing the second kill to Live2PwnU. Very good matchup there. I think Kiono was in the wrong. Yeah, there you go. Damn dumb idea. Well, she was slightly in the wrong to go under that turret to face Master Yi straight up. Master Yi going to go straight onto that turret and push it like a boss. Taking out that one turret, giving Yi some more valuable health as he now moves on to the next turret. Gonna take even more damage. Master Yi now going to kill himself. Be executed by the turret, so that doesn't count towards Vladdy. Vlad's gonna go back to get some more items to buff him up even more. So as we see, Vladdy here now has Will of the Ancients, even more spell vamp to help out in the lane, but is it going to be enough to turn the tide on Master Yi, as Master Yi now has Abyssal Scepter and a Giant's Belt. Well, Vladdy now also going with a Blasting Wand, so I guess that now would give enough AP, 347 AP to be exact. Could just be enough to turn the tide. However, this is pretty much the last time Kiono has the chance to turn the tide in this matchup. It's either deal with Yi now and get a kill off to stay in the game, or die. It is a do or die situation for Kiono, as Live2PwnU just has to get that last kill in order to win. Here we go. Vladdy versus Yi. Is this going to be it? No, it isn't, as Yi runs away from the fight. Kiono taking damage from the turret, taking her down to halfway. But she is going to grab that health rune to help her out. Going to push that turret. That turret could go down here, making it very even turret-wise, at least. For the game, the turret, ooh, so close to being destroyed. But who's personally winning the fight here? It is Master Yi. There goes for Deathfire Grasp. Master Yi now popping the ultimate. There come the abilities from Vladdy. Vladdy doing a lot of damage there, actually. There goes the turret from blue team. So now Vladdy can move straight on to the next turret. Grab that health rune. Take on that turret, Vladdy. Push. Push as much as you can, because here comes Master Yi with another Alpha Strike. Hoping to deal the damage, but not dealing nearly as much. Not nearly as much. But that was very close. That obviously showed that Vladdy has what it takes to take on Master Yi at this point in the game. And heck, even win at this point. But do keep in mind that Master Yi can pretty much shut down all of Vladdy's attempts to bring a lot of spell vamp into play with that Deathfire Grasp. So both guys need to be very careful, but Kiono needs to be more careful than Live2PwnU, since she is basically one death away from losing this game. This will mark the first victory for one of these guys in the LoL Superheroes series, as we have never seen these guys play before. It is the first time for everything, and it is all looking very good and proper. Proper good like. Vladimir now taking the time, trying to get some more health back from some minions. Master Yi just going to keep waiting on some minions as well. Now really, this match could just keep going on. We're just about to hit the 25-minute mark here. And it's still all to play for. xKiono is in a do-or-die situation. Live2PwnU is in a matter of just getting that one kill off and it's all over. There's Vladdy's ultimate. A lot of damage being dealt there. Live2PwnU going down to half health. Good flash out there by xKiono. Not suffering from that turret damage. Very nicely done. xKiono going to take that health rune. And she'll be right to go back into the fight here. Do some more damage on Yi. In order to bring it back. She's trying her best. But probably not getting in there enough. And I can say this for both guys in this case. This match could have been done in easily 20 minutes max. If they were both focusing one another. But they're both easily taking their time. They're trying to picture their moments. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It is down to strategy in the end of the day. And to players' choice on how they go about playing in the LoL Superhero series. But of course sometimes maybe it is better to just go all in rather than just taking your time. This might just be a perfect example. As we see Vladdy now going in yet again on Live2Pwn, as Yi is just going to recover all of that health. Look at that, now back to full health thanks to that meditate, and the armor and magic resist gained off of it as well is just too great. xKiono really has to pull something out of the bag here in order to really get at Master Yi. She's still perfectly capable of pushing turrets, but will she be able to push the turret down when Master Yi is up and ready to fight? There comes Master Yi. Master Yi popping Ignite on Vladdy. So Master Yi now loses the Ignite chance. So now has to concentrate on damage output alone to take out Vladamir. Whilst xKiono, I do believe xKiono now has Ignite up. Yes, she does. So if xKiono does manage to get Yi to meditate and ignite Yi whilst in the meditate, xKiono can just keep the damage rolling. That meditate will just not do anything anymore. And xKiono might just be able to turn the tide of this fight into her favour. Because if Yi dies, xKiono might just have what it takes to push this thing to the very end and at least push to Nexus turrets. Which could be very interesting play here. Go again, xKiono concentrating minions. There's the ultimate, completely missing Master Yi, but the Ignite currently on Master Yi. No, that's the Andrew's Torment, sorry, there's the Ignite. The Master Yi going to go into the Ignite phase. xKiono not taking advantage of the Ignite under the meditation. As we see Master Yi get away with half health. xKiono could have even whacked the turret a couple of times, maybe take it down a little bit more, but now it is a matter of a play needs to be made. Now about to hit the 28-minute mark here. Live2PwnU still keeping himself up to a pretty good standard of health here, whilst so is xKiono. This is still all to play for. xKiono could turn the tide, Live2PwnU could get that last cheeky kill. But it's just a matter of who has the balls to go all in and decide the fate of this match. Well, there's Live2PwnU not going to go in, or is he going to go in? I just don't know. But Vladdy is going to deal the damage there. Live2PwnU is thinking about it, but nope, just not going to go in. Just going to meditate under the turret yet again. Now it is a matter of farm, counter farm, farm, counter farm, farm, counter farm. We're both at level 18 here, so we're not going to level up anymore. It is all the gold they can possibly imagine is probably sitting in their banks right now. But someone needs to make something happen. Either Yi needs to get ballsy and see if he can finish this off, or xKiono seriously just needs a solid fight and needs to chase up on the fight to maybe try and kill off Master Yi for good. This fight needs to come to an end at some point, or else this may just be the longest episode of LoL Superheroes in the history of the series. There you go, Live2PwnU bringing Vladdy's health down to a quite considerable amount there, halfway. Live2PwnU now with Master Yi gonna meditate in the middle of all that. Still having enough health there. Why Yi just isn't finishing this, I have no idea. Yi can finish this off, but Vladdy now chasing away. Why is Yi not turning around to finish this? There's the flash. Oh, and there you go. A perfectly timed flash and Alpha Strike guarantees it for Master Yi. Live2PwnU is the winner of LoL Superheroes this time round. Very good play there. Very slow play style this time round, but that was down to the choice of the players. This could have ended much easier if either Master Yi or Vladdy just went in there to go all out at some point during that stasis of nothing happening. It was all to play for. They could have finished it earlier, but it finished nonetheless. So there you go, guys. That is LoL Superheroes for this week. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you want the chance to participate in LoL Superheroes for next time, then the details that you need are on screen right now. You can either hook me up on YouTube in the comment section or send me a message on YouTube. Hook me up on Facebook, on Twitter, on anywhere really. All the information you need is there and in the description below to hook me up so you can become a part of LoL Superheroes. Until next time, guys, I am your host as always, Domus 100AK the Experter. Goodbye fellow gamers, goodbye, and I'll be seeing you guys on the battlefield.